You're ready. We're ready to go.
Okay. Brace yourselves. Hi, what's your name? It's Brett. Oh, what's your last name, Brett? Arnold. I grew up with a speech impediment. I've had it my entire life, and I think I'll have it for my entire life. And in this speech, I just hope to walk you guys through sort of the effect it's had on my life, and all of the anxiety and fear that's been related to it, and then finally, how I've come to realize the value in accepting it. So, second grade was the first time that I really realized that I kind of had a problem. We had to give a presentation, and it was something about rainbows. I don't remember what it was, but I realized at that age that I couldn't really speak like everyone else. And, I wasn't happy with it, and I was very shy about it. And by fourth grade, my anxiety, I began to feel anticipatory anxiety, just at the thought even of having to speak out loud in class or read out loud in class. That was always the worst. And at that age, I was much more self-aware about my problem, about my speech impediment. And so I began to really try hard to hide the problem. And so by sixth grade, my self-consciousness about it was soaring through the roof. I was very much trying to hide it, very, very shy about it. I would shun school things just to avoid having to speak out loud, in class. I would if I had a project even, where I might have to give a presentation, for instance, I would just not do it and get an F or a D in class. I'd rather that than the possible embarrassment of standing in front of the class or whatever. Plus, middle school was the age where teasing is normal, so I got teased all the time in middle school. By high school, I had become quite masterful at hiding my speech impediment. I was really good at just switching words a last second. For instance, if I was going to say, the sky looks really blue today, I would say, oh, the sky looks really nice today, if the word blue was hard to say. So in high school, I skipped classes all the time. I got D's and horrible grades. Even though I was doing very well on tests, I would just say, oh well, whatever, school. I'd rather avoid the shame of my problem. So this trend continued in college. I dropped classes. I've dropped dozens of classes probably in my college career so far, including this class 3 times. So this is lucky number 4. So to transition into the more into how I began to come to a more valuable point in life. Last year, things got so bad. I had my anxiety turned into severe anxiety, and then briefly into psychotic anxiety for a brief peak. It just was so bad, and my depression turned into major depression. And at that point, I just knew I needed help now, and I went to go to doctors and friends and family, and started to be honest with people finally for the first time in my life. And so I just gave up and said, okay, help me. And so this was just last year, really last summer. And so knowing that my speech impediment was the primary cause, I think, of most of my problems, I decided to go back to speech therapy and try that out again. and this was last June, and it helped a lot. It helped me not only to just speak at a rate that I can control better, and give me more confidence that I can speak smoothly, but more importantly, what it did is help me to come to a point where I accept myself more, and I just accept the problem, and it's not even a problem. It's just a thing. And I think the more honest I am with people about it, the less of a problem it actually is. Every time I talk about it, it just becomes less and less of a deal in my life. So, as my dad likes to say, a few of my new mottos in life are keep it real and just let it be, let go, stop resisting. And I've really begun to see myself not as a stutterer or a stammerer, but just as a person who's totally imperfect in every possible way. That's okay. And I have really begun to see the value, the massive value in just surrendering, the words. Thank you.
Okay.